Right, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to violence in gameplay. There is the fact that people make the actions to do violence in those games, but that's why they buy the games themselves. So they're going to know exactly what they're expected. Um, Violence in gameplay is completely unpredictable, whereas cutscenes are more follow the storyline. So violence in gameplay is unpredictable, and it's up to the player's choice on what to do. Also, the graphics of when you're playing a game and you're shooting someone, like blood splatter, um, that can affect. I mean, like if you're playing a first person shooter, the blood is going to go. If you're getting shot, blood's going to go on your screen, that sort of thing. And basically, violence in gameplay is just to give the real life effect of it, which is quite disturbing if you think about it in that way. If you're getting blood splatter on your screen, and it feels like real life, I guess people would find that quite disturbing. But then again, it's not like something's coming actually on your face. It's more just the effects, and once you like come off the game, you're not going to feel the same way. So gameplay and like violence of that is completely up to the player, and it's different from cutscenes, and it has a different effect on people. Um, but then again, people have the choice. If they think a game is too violent for them and they do not like it, then they have the choice to just switch off that game or change game. So it's down to other people and themselves to like change what they're doing. Another thing about gameplay, uh, because there's the sound effects and the visual effects that that you can do, then there's because of the visual effects and the gameplay that you see, it makes it more realistic, and that's why people are not too bothered about cutscenes, but more on the actual gameplay. Because cutscenes you can get away because it's more like a movie, and not a lot of people complain about movies. It's more the gameplay. So companies must expect some sort of complaints and restrictions when they have to design these games. Um, so yeah, genres though, if you're playing a genre that has like less violence in the gameplay, but it's still there. It can be from a simple slapping someone, or um, I can't think of anything else. Violence in a game that entails that doesn't. It's not got. It's just got maybe abusive language. That's considered violent apparently, and can't think of a game that honestly, I've only platinumed like 3 games, and I can't think of a game that would have like miniature violence. Like there is game like nah, I can't think. But yeah, even simple kids games can have a small amount of violence. It's not portrayed as violence as such because there is much more violent games out there. So people don't tend to see it that way, but I would consider that quite violence, whether it's abusive language or mature themes and things like that.